There I am. Sorry. I forgot to put myself in the damn shot. Picks and Parlay family. What's happening? It's me, Detroit Lenny here. Talk a little action for Thursday, Halloween action. Thursday, Halloween action. We are going to talk a little bit of baseball, recap last night's game. We're going to talk some NBA and NHL, and maybe a little college football for tonight. To be honest with you, I don't like tonight's game, but we got small stuff on Thursday's slate, and we'll definitely get into the NBA, NFL. I've got some player props and some NFL action I like. Teaser-wise, NFL side, total, this and that. Get a glance at the NFL contest and contest-wise for NFL. We're going to do all that stuff. And we're going to try and do all that in it'd be great if we could do all that in 30 minutes or less. Like pizza. Because I'm hungry. But yeah, we're going to get into that as always. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. College contest is in the link in the description below. The NFL contest is the link in that description below as well. So join the contest. Password is below. Everybody can join. It's absolutely free. And it's easy. It's easy. You win some swag. Win Craig Traps free 7-day pass if you want. Whatever. Promo code LENNY20 saves you 20% off your entire purchase. Picksandparlays.net. I dressed up for you guys. See? Got my skeleton. Plus, it's a whole onesie thing, but I'm not getting up. But yeah, so I figured I'd get dressed early because it's cold in Vegas, bro. It's cold in Vegas. What's going on with this shit? I'm not done with this green screen. It keeps falling right there, and then I have to move it closer, and then just whatever. Anyways, so let's say hi to chat. Get moving on some stuff before we get Texas minus 2.5 at plus 142 on FanDuel. Hold on, let me get off. So, minus 2.5. Let's see what you did there. Yeah, you know what? Let's just dive into the NFL right now. Can we recap MLB first? I'll get back to this. What up, Julie Carly? What's happening? Julie, I spoke about you last night. Our friend Allie Burns called me last night out of the blue. We were talking about some stuff. She says hi to everybody, and we were talking about the Freddie Freeman prop we were talking about. But anyways, she says hello to everybody, misses all of us, says hi, bye, love you, all that good stuff. That's what she said. Anyways, but yeah, she's good. Good report. Everything is all good. We talked for a few minutes, and that was it. But that's all. I don't know where I was going with that besides that. Durant over 26.5 points. Who gave me that NBA shit yesterday? It was, man, whoever did that. Any thoughts on the Yankees? Yeah, lots of it. Get that promo code. Get that promo code right there. Save you 20% off. All that guy's premium players right there. Link in the description of the video below. 20% off. You're welcome. I don't know. Just for typing in my name. And then 20. LENNY 20. Type in LENNY 50. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. I don't think so. It smells like a Jets win tonight. Listen. The script is written. But I won't buy into it. But recap yesterday, as we did well in some hockey and some spots, and over 6.5 in the Avs game, we cashed that. Over in the baseball game and the Dodgers. The NBA 3-team parlay: Orlando, Memphis, Sacramento. Nope. I had one play in the NBA. I liked it. It was the Knicks money line. Short price minus 126. No doubt winner. 116, 107. That's all I liked. I'm just saying. I lost money on the Wings, but whatever. Columbus, that was nice to us. I was on Liberty and I was wrong here. Liberty Bibbity. Next week when I try to get on Liberty, I want somebody to remind me not to effing get on Liberty. Just say it. Say it out loud. Just type it in bold font for me next week. Do not let me get on Liberty Bibbity because I will. But I was on the money line at -2 and that didn't work. And man, I was right on the teaser part of Jacksonville State as far as sidewise, but I teased it over and we didn't get there. We were a touchdown short, but nonetheless, we didn't get there. We did not get there. So okay. So it is what it is. Let's do this. Let's do the NFL. Let's talk NFL. Jets -2. Total 42.5. That's current line. Oh, I had the money pulled up. I wanted to look at the money. So just so you know, the money wasn't like it didn't really. Why can't I tell you? Am I keep you with that? No. 86% of the bets and 85% of the money are on the Texans. Lined open to 2.5. 2.5s are still available, but you can get 2 if you want as well. Shop your lines, but that's on the spread. I mean, it makes sense. Texas, everybody's on the Texans and the over. Opened at 45. It's at 42.5 right now. A lot of Texan money. Just straight money line. I took Texans a while ago. Last week or after Sunday. So Monday. Maybe Sunday night. But I have Texans plus 110. I took that way earlier. Obviously, I wish I had a better line. I'm on the under 42.5. I wish I would have got it earlier, but I did not. I like the under probably as my most favorite play. But here's the thing. The Jets are, I don't want to say broken, but like we can go down. Everybody knows the story, right? Aaron Rodgers is obviously now clearly the problem. I even think he's like actively, I think, joking about it. You know what I mean? I think he's like sarcastically so out of touch with reality and whatever that he thinks this is the right way to go to get his coach fired, to get his coordinator demoted or whatever you want to call it. And then the receivers a problem, whatever, and then the ball boy, what the ball's deflated, inflated, whatever the fuck the problem is next. Okay. But I said this when he went to the Jets. He's a problem. He was a problem in Green Bay. He was a cancer to that locker room. And I say that and that's a bold statement, I feel like. And I don't want to just say that just to be a dick, but like I don't feel like he's a great teammate. Bottom line, you can argue his stats and how great of a quarterback he is and this and that. I don't think he was that great, but maybe in his prime, sure. But he is well past that. You have an over the hill quarterback, non-mobile, wasn't very mobile before. Now he's really not. Not gelling with anybody on his team. I don't see him doing it. Just it's a lot of this. It's that guy's fault. They look like the Spider-Man meme. It's that guy's fault. No, it's that guy's fault. To be honest with you, it's all their fault. Um, but I just think he's holding on to NFL, and I understand that. I could understand the psychology of that. But be honest with you, man. Like, you don't have a career after this. Nobody's gonna put your weirdo ass in the booth. Nobody's gonna listen to play-by-play from Aaron Rodgers. Nobody's gonna break down. He's not gonna be on Fox NFL Sunday. He's not gonna be on the NFL Network. I mean, I don't even know if Pat McAfee has him on all the time. I mean, maybe, but that dude's out there, okay? And I mean, he's just unpredictable, unreliable, and he's a bad teammate. Um, but it is the NFL and it is Monday night or I'm sorry, Thursday night football. It's prime time is what I'm trying to say. It is prime time. Everything leans to like this is where Aaron's, Devontae Adams touchdown. Sure. I don't hate that, player prop wise. Sure. Whatever, but what's his touchdown here? Oh, it's plus money. I thought it would be FanDuel. But like maybe, but here's the thing. The Texans defense, really well, really good. Jets defense, we thought we were going to be good, but whatever. I don't see how the Jets beat the Texans on paper. I don't believe in them enough to put money on them to do that. So I'll be square, and I feel like this is square taking the plus money Houston Texans on the road because they are very injury beat up. They're very, very thin. And not gelling well with the thinness that they have, which is very hard to do anyway. But I just don't think that they're beat up. So if they lose the game, I'm going to resort back to the injury bug. Being that's a problem for them, right? This Jets team, I don't. Oh, you're in trouble, Jets fans. You're in trouble. If you wanted to get out of Devontae Adams prop, I wouldn't hate that because that's the only guy who's going to throw really too. At plus money. But I like Joe Mixon. I like Joe Mixon over. You know me. I like those rushing receiving yard. I like the doubled up. I think he's a good screen pass guy. If the Jets do get pressure, C.J. Stroud dump it off. Dump it off to Joe Mixon. Let him do his thing. Over 109.5 rushing yards. So, or I got it over 110. It's at 109 now. So I got a wrong number, but whatever. Over rushing and receiving yards, and I got him at. I took him. I know it's square, and I know it's juicy. I got it minus 140, or I see it at minus 135 though now. I just took him anytime touchdown, and I'm just gonna kind of, ride into that. I'm just gonna I think the Texans are just going to ground. I think both teams. That's why I like the under. I like the under, and I think it's ugly. I think it's an ugly ass game. I was really hoping that next week, or not next week, the following week. No, it'd be next week. This week the Lions play Green Bay. Next week they play Houston in Houston. At the beginning of the year, I was trying to go to that game. That was the game I was going to go to. I try to go to a game every year, and I had shit going on in the beginning of the year. I couldn't make it to the Arizona game. I haven't made it. And then the one time I was in Detroit, they were in Dallas. So I still got some time, but kind of saving up for a playoff game. Kind of, saving that. Hey, babe, I bought us playoff tickets. You have to find us flights. I'm playing that card for closer to Christmas. But I was hoping that Lions Texans game was going to be good, and they're really banged up. And I think a healthy Texans team is a dangerous Texas team. But that's how I feel about the Texans. But I don't see why they should not beat the Jets, who cannot. I'd look at Brees Hall props. I like that guy. I don't hate like maybe I don't know. I don't know if him and Aaron Rodgers don't seem to gel. And if you ain't friends, if you ain't up Aaron Rodgers' ass, you don't get the ball. So they're gonna run the ball, sure, but unless he breaks one for a touchdown, like I don't like Aaron Rodgers would be the first. Like you know what I mean? I don't know this Jets team. There's some they don't know them. They're bad. It smells like a Jets win. Yeah. Good night last night, Jacksonville State and Kennesaw State. Too many points that Kennesaw State game, right? Too many points. Only play I gave out was parlay in the commentary live stream cash minus one. Yeah, no, I know. I'm just giving you shit. I'm not buying into the Jets either, but I think I'm going to look like a dummy on Thursday night. I'm on the Texans. And tomorrow I'll sit here and tell you, well, the script was there. You know how they want them, or we'll sit there and go, man, I told you guys the Jets are broken. So we'll ride or die with that. Basketball kicked you in the nuts. The Knicks won. I had a small parlay in that loss. So at the end of the day, I came out ahead. Wings look like the worst team in the league right now. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. So yes, here's the thing. They're 4-5, right? 4-5-1. Right? Yeah, 4. Yeah, they played 10 games. All right. So we can't just oh my God, we're firing everybody, whatever. But I'm not starting. I've been for a few years. Maybe last year was the beginning of it, really. But this season, I don't feel any better. And it's just getting worse. But I'm not believing in this Iser plan shit. Like I'm Stevie, sooner or later, I gotta see what's the end goal. The end goal of your Steve Eiserman plan is to win a Stanley Cup. So when do we start to see that? Man, they just don't look very cohesive. Even in the winning, even in the games they won, they look like shit. And that's hard to do. But it's early. I'm hoping we get together soon in gelling perspective and on the same page here. And that transitions a little bit maybe into some runs. And then, hey, maybe we're a second half team. But yeah, they don't look great. They just don't. They look like they're still playing preseason hockey. Like, did anybody tell? Like, he's still calling people up and moving shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And you just traded with they just traded somebody for like a third round. I'm like, what? Like, I get it. It don't matter. It matters. Don't matter. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they know the season started. I took them Sunday night too. Yeah. Yeah, see, I took them Sunday night thinking that, whatever, I don't know. Does Roger retire after this year? How does he not? For real, for real. What, does he retire? No. Should they bring him back? No. Should all 32 NFL teams not give him a contract when he becomes a free agent and demands a trade? Yes. None of them should. Like, they're going to have to push him out before, and he's got all kinds of goddamn money. Like he's all that, he's hurt. He's not gonna be like, I'm gonna retire. Thanks, Jets. Save your salary. Hell no. He's gonna have this injury, and my pinky toe hurts, and the stars aren't aligned with the moon and the solar system, and the peyote came in, and I said I shouldn't play week 7 through 11. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. So, and then they're gonna be like, my daughter calls me every day at the same time. I doubt it. Did he just yeah, he's got 2 more seasons on a contract, so I don't see him voluntarily. I mean, unless like, and I don't wanna say this even though I despise this man as an NFL player. I do. I mean, he's just been a thorn in my side forever, right? Um, but, like, unless he has a season-ending injury like last year with, like, an ACL or Achilles or something like that, um, where he's done for the rest of this season and partially next season, then maybe he contemplates that, and somebody pisses him off. That's the best case. With the best case scenarios, the Jets piss him off and he walks away. Um, but he's too big of a prima donna to he could do nothing. He don't give a shit about the Jets' financial situation, cap hits, stuff like that. So no, I think he walks the hell away. I think he stays until his contract's up, and then he's milked them for everything they have. You don't think later into the game Jets wear them out? I don't know if that's the same. I I feel like it's the other way around. I mean, the Jets can run the ball just as good as I think feel like the Texans can. I think the Texans defense is better than the Jets. Do I think they both wear each other out with trying to run the ball? Um, who, according to both quarterback, nah, well, I shouldn't say according to CJ Stroud, but according to Aaron Rodgers, he ain't got no damn receivers worth of shit. And then, which I don't understand because he does. And then you got CJ Stroud, who just can't get on the same. They're just all banged up. I think Tank Dell coming back today? Is he on the injury report? I mean, Diggs hurting them hurt. Diggs getting hurt them. You know what I meant to say. Um, I mean, the Jets are just very bad. Like, loss, 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 loss. That's embarrassing. New England loss, in my opinion. I don't give a shit where it was, New England or otherwise. Um, Texas comes off a 23-20 hard-fought win against Indy, with their other side of the quarterback tapped out, literally. Um, I think they just continue. I like the Texans. That's where I'm at. Jets lose tonight. They're tanking the rest of the way for Schroeder. Stop it. Maybe I don't think they tank unless Aaron goes down. Aaron's not won't be a part of tanking for another quarterback. Or whatever. He ain't the answer. I think this guy wants to play for Dallas. That's where I think he goes. I think Jerry Jones, this is right up Jerry Jones's alley. Getting Deion's son is right up his alley. Now, should he not play for Dallas to make his own name? Sure. Does he care? Probably not. It's all about the money. And Jerry Jones will pay him the money. Rex Ryan said he could fix the Jets. I saw that. I saw that. And I was like, of course you can, Rex. Of course you can. How many of you, speaking of Rex Ryan, I know this is, wait, Bill Belichick, right? Could he fix the Jets? Long term, maybe, but not with Aaron Rodgers, right? But here's the thing: who else likes the Manning cast? By the way, first that should be a poll question in the chat. Who likes the Manning cast? If you do like the Manning cast, do you think it's better or worse with Belichick for the first half? I will answer my opinion. I do like the Manning cast. I do not like Belichick. Thumbs up. See that? Even AI tells you got to hit the thumbs up. Um, I do not like Belichick, but he's a cocky son. He's a cocky son gun. Uh, I don't know. I don't, he's raw with it, man. He is. But I just don't like, I don't know. Pat fans are probably like, oh, we like him, we love him. I don't like him. Leaning Texans and Tulane. So let's talk college football. I got nothing tonight. I got nothing. Or well, wait, I take that back. I'm on over. I'm on over 55. Now it's at 54 and a half. That's great. Well, I'm just on half point on some numbers, man. But I am on the over in the Tulane Charlotte game. You're just going to see a lot of points from that game, and I more and more. This game Tulane might put 50 on their ass. So I think Charlotte hangs for a little while. I like the over. I'm not running to the window. I'm not even breaking that shit down. I'm not. I don't want nothing to do with that. But it's a small bet on the over for me. Got some stuff in the NFL we talked about. I'm on Utah in the NBA minus 130. And I ain't got no NHL. I'm thinking about a couple 3-team parlays that I like because I do like Washington, but don't want to get on them. In the land minus 200 or give or take. So maybe throw something on there, but I don't necessarily like that. The Sharks are on a goddamn roll. Who'd have thought about that? Who'd have thought we hear that? Chicago minus 150-ish on the road. I maybe look at an over in that game, but I didn't bet. I don't have anything in hockey. I don't. Don't hate the Pens. Don't want to pay the price. Kind of lean Bruins. A lot of lanes. I lean Edmonton, but they tend to piss me off. Don't want nothing to do with the Kraken and the Maple Leafs. Don't want nothing to do with the Blues and the Flyers. Lean Blues, but it seems suspect at plus 130. But I don't have a whole lot in the NHL. I don't have nothing in the NHL. And I like the Jazz tonight in a small, was it 3-4 game set on Thursday. There's not a lot of NBA. So lean the Grizzlies with points. Lean Clippers with points. Didn't bet it. You know what I mean? Got a lot of leans tonight in NBA and NHL, but didn't bet it. Manningcast has gone stale for me. Agreed. And I think I attribute that to Bill Belichick, though. Because the second, like, I turned Manningcast on at like halftime. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. Malcolm says he likes Tulane, the over in Tulane as well, and the Jazz and the Mavericks money line. I'm on the Jazz. I see what you're saying with the Dallas game. That's a spot for me though that like I haven't looked at it who's like in or injury or game time decisions, anything like that. So without looking at that, uh, I don't know how much rivalry Houston, Dallas, but I would think there would be some. Um, and I know Houston's always kind of like not always, but right now the little brother. Um, but 6.5, that seems like a lot. So I get you where you're going with the money line. Um, so I wouldn't hate the Dallas Utah parlay. But that seems too many points. I go back and forth on this game. That's why I don't like it. I like Joe Mixon and Devontae Adams touchdown tonight. Fair on that as well. So, however you want to go on that, if you want to parlay that, whatever. I think these two guys either get in the end zone, and I think this still goes under. I still like the under with these guys getting in the end zone. I like the under 42.5. Like I said, this is a 21-17 game. Or it's 17-9 Houston. You know what I'm saying? Can't back anything Jazz tonight until Markkanen gets the green light to play. I'm banking on that. I read that he by the way, can we just call him Lowry? Lowry. Like Mike Lowry? Because I can't say McConaughey. McConaughey? I don't know. But I mean, wasn't it something like a stupid injury? Like he wasn't like he's most likely playing. True. Look at the Brian Gillihans in the world here. Good day, Mr. Detroit. Late as usual. Watching later. I know how you do. I know how you do. How I hope the open water's treating you nice. I'm just telling everybody, ain't got a whole lot in NHL and NBA today. A few little plays, like some stuff in the NFL. MLB is over. Can we talk about that? We have not. Can we just talk about the epic I don't want to say meltdown. I don't want to say it. But I said that the majority of the runs would be scored in the later half of the game. I said 6-9. Really, it was 5-9. That fifth inning, what was there scored? There was a lot of runs scored in the fifth inning. All the runs scored in the fifth inning, majority of it. I mean, it was 5-5 in the fifth. So whatever. But then bullpen, shorter arms, the bats. It is what it is. Yankee fans, I know you're mad, but you got one. You got a gentleman sweep. I mean, you were in this game. You were in this game. Shit. After the third inning, most of you were planning games, LA trips for 6 and 7. How many people you think bought tickets? Airfare. How many people? And then the guy with the grabbing of the ball, that series. Oh my God. Over though. Over. We hit the over the first game. We didn't hit it game 2 and 3. And I feel like game 3 we should have, but whatever. We could have. A lot of people left on base game 3. Game 4 sailed over game 5, no problem. I don't know. You can't leave 12 men on base. I mean, the Dodgers did too. There was a lot of hitting in this game. But then the flip side, you look at somebody like Garrett Cole, he pitches 6 and 2/3 inning. He don't 0 earned runs. So I mean, it's not like he didn't do his part. But then you get into everybody else. Bad mistakes. Just, I know. I don't know. Yankees fans, where do you go from here? Who you like, the Bucks, Grizzlies? Nobody. For real. I don't like it. I lean Grizzlies plus points at home, but I didn't bet it. I don't run to the window to bet damn near anything in the NBA, but I really don't like that game. By the way, have several NHL same game player parlays. My favorite NHL single play would be Jared McCann Kraken point -115. There we go. There's our NHL. Let's get in on the Kraken point. Person, player, not person. Jared. You know he always comes through. Good job, Captain. This is why you're the captain. On the points. FanDuel, bang, boom, done. And who else? Troy Terry. Player prop, Troy. Boom, -125. Done and done. I ride. When Garrett Cole starts getting frustrated, he gives up the game. Yeah. I mean, like, he knew it. I feel like I think they player-wise, I saw some of them look like they knew it. Some of them fought. But I didn't feel like it just wasn't going to be enough. Lenny college basketball Monday, 52 games on the slate starting at noon. You just ruined my day. Thanks, Malcolm. I will probably have some stuff. I will try very, 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 very lightly. Especially right away. I mean, what are you going to do here? Oh, we can take MLB off of here. NCAAF, NWML, and we can go to that. Got to put my favorites. All right, so what do we already have matchups in line? Do we have lines? We got to have lines. I ain't got no lines yet. Oh, well, I got lines on the Texas Ohio State game and Baylor Gonzaga. Are they playing on an aircraft carrier yet? Remember when they did that? Michigan State did that. And Duke, I think. There's a couple plays I'm for sure going to have. I know. We'll be getting into that. I won't get too much into it right away. I mean, I'm definitely more of a tourney guy. Tournament time, anything like that, I'm definitely that guy. Regular season, there's so much college basketball. So watch out for who's out or game time decisions before making picks, guys. Facts. As always. Got to watch that. Capital Punishment. I love the logo. Like that Washington Capital logo. That's nice. College basketball, I'm going to get into. I'm going to try and snipe some plays, 2 or 3 here or there, give you guys like a handful a day. On days we have college basketball, obviously, which will be most days. And man, NHL is like, I'm starting to get into it, but it's right around the corner for me as far as laying it. And the NBA is still far away from not treading lightly. Yeah, that just is what it is. So I'm going to bounce on out of here, though. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Have a safe, happy Halloween. Whether you're out there trick-or-treating with your kiddos or you're giving candy out or you're just going to turn your light off. I don't care. Just be safe. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Captain Brian's been having a great month, mainly because NHL and MLB most won't believe this, and it's okay. Yeah, I know. I don't care if they believe, but sometimes, man, the heat is the heat. Handicap your handicappers, folks. Handicap your handicappers. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Beautiful time of year. Hell yeah, it is. Good luck today, unless you're against us. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern. Don't forget, hey, winners and whiners, real quick. College football show, 2 o'clock Pacific time, so it's 5 o'clock Eastern. Today, 5 o'clock Eastern, we go over everything college football wise. Me and Scott Steen, Scott Reichel, sorry, not Scott Steen, Scott Reichel and I go over all college football stuff for the top 25 breakdown on the Winners and Whiners YouTube channel. So you got to go over there and watch that. 5 o'clock Eastern, top 25 breakdown, college football week 10. Me and Scott Reichel. Live in Jacksonville. I have drunk Georgia and Florida fans here going crazy. We're going to talk all about that game in what was formerly known as, what was it called? The largest cocktail party or some shit. I forget. Winners and whiners, 5 o'clock Eastern. I got to go. I got to get some food before that show. Good luck unless you're against us. Take care, folks.